Hello and welcome to Mind Body Soul Healing's Psychic Abilities Guided Meditation. I would like you to form an image in your mind's eye of a single candle which is lit. See the candle in its holder resting on the surface slightly above your eye level. Behind your closed lids, look up to the flame of the candle and focus on this flame, noticing the flickering and dancing of the flame as the yellows and reds swirl around and a fine wisp of smoke rises upwards towards the ceiling. Keep the candle firmly in your mind's eye as you go very gently and very deeply into a profound state of relaxation. And as the flame flickers and dances, you may eventually notice a halo forming around the flame. I want you to imagine the smell of melted wax dripping down the side of the candle as you breathe in deeply relaxing feelings. And if you find your mind wandering away from the flame of the candle, just bring it gently back again. There is a warm, comforting glow forming around the candle, and this makes you feel calm, peaceful, and tranquil. The candle continues to flicker and dance. Occasionally, the flame moves to one side, dimming before burning even more brightly. And as you keep the flame of the candle here in your mind, perhaps you can feel your body relaxing, feeling ever so comfortable, ever so calm. I wonder, what does the flame of the candle represent to you? For most people, the candle represents light in the darkness of life, or maybe it symbolizes the illumination of the spirit of truth. For others, the candle's warm ambience may represent romantic feelings or an opportunity to pray and to pay respects to those whom we have loved and lost for a short period in eternity. As the flame of the candle flickers and sways, and the wick begins to sink slightly into the candle's center, and the blue wisp of smoke rises ever higher, and halo becomes brighter, I want you to think of your hopes, dreams, and desires, and the reason you are here listening to this hypnotic experience today. Allow the candle to represent the changes that you are seeking to make in your life. The flame can represent compassion, confidence, hope, or meditation, or whatever you wish it to be. After a while, you begin to feel sleepy from focusing on the flame of the candle. And that's all right. It's good. The flame of the candle has transformed the air around you to crystal clear oxygen that is full of the life-giving energies, love, and hope that you need in order to achieve your desires. The seeds of change are already in the air, floating around you, emanating from the flame of the candle. And I want you to concentrate now on your breathing. And breathe deeply and evenly, slowly and regularly. Inhale the air deep into your lungs and hold each breath for the mental count of 3. As you do this, I want you to breathe in whatever it is that you need, whether it be hope or optimism, determination, persistence or confidence, or anything else. And whatever it is that has been holding you back, breathe it out. Let it go. That's right. Just let it go. Inhale deeply in this way 3 or 4 times, always remembering to breathe away any negativity that has been stopping you from fulfilling your desire. You are here today listening to the sound of my voice, perhaps not even hearing my words, but allowing your mind to drift and float to wherever it wants to go. You are here because you are ready for change. You are listening with your inner mind, and your inner mind will accept any and all suggestions that are for the benefit and well-being of you and your health. Your subconscious mind is in the optimum state to take on board any suggestions and to act on these, to seize the opportunity that you have created for yourself. You open your arms wide with your palms turned upward, ready to accept the changes that are getting ready to take place. And it is a wonderful feeling to be so relaxed, to be so optimistic, and to know that you are well on your way to achieving your goal. Candle has served its purpose, and we are ready to extinguish it for now. I will count the numbers down from 10 to 1, and with each and every descending number, I want you to see the flame becoming smaller and weaker. Remember, you no longer need it. You already have all the resources you need. They are here in your heart, ready and willing to help you in your quest. Each number will make you 10 times more comfortable and relaxed than you are now. So I'll now count down. 10, the flame is just a little smaller. 9, the flickering is beginning to still. 8, you are becoming even more deeply and comfortably relaxed. 7, going ever so deep. 6, it is just a tiny little flame. 5, the flame will extinguish itself in a moment or two. 4, it is almost ready. 3, you are feeling more deeply relaxed and comfortable than you have ever felt before. 2, you are almost there. And 1, the flame has now gone and the candle disappears from your mind as you drift down to the deepest level of your comfortable trance that it is possible for you to go right now. That's right. You are deeply, deeply relaxed. And 0. Just to make sure you are now very deeply relaxed, and each and every suggestion that I make will go deeply into your mind. Everyone has extrasensory perception. We all have psychic potential, but most of us are unaware or lose touch with our inner gifts. Some people who are aware of their psychic gifts don't know how to fine-tune them. Others do know how to fine-tune their gifts, but don't know how to apply them. Although there are no shortcuts to psychic development, this hypnosis cycle can help you to do all three. Discover your potential abilities, fine-tune them, and apply these talents to help yourself and others. Your psychic ability can be greatly enhanced and accentuated by patiently working with this cycle. Psychic development is also about letting go of the fear of the unknown and building towards your ideals. Training your inner psychic potential requires expanding the frontiers of your mind and slowly opening yourself to new spiritual realms of life. Your latent psychic gifts, your hidden human reserves, can be awakened. They may be the result of work already accomplished in other times and places. These gifts of spirit can be best brought out by living and thinking unselfishly and by loving unconditionally. Your achievements are a direct result of your loving thoughts directed at helping yourself and sharing with others. If you take a deep breath and exhale it very slowly, perhaps you can imagine that your breath is like the ocean with the waves coming and going. Maybe you can even hear or imagine the music of the waves as they splash upon the shore. Watch the waves as you breathe in and breathe out. Imagine that you were laying down, resting on a beautiful, tranquil beach. Imagine all the weight leaving your body. Use your imagination, for it is a profound gift to use and enjoy. Just imagine yourself beginning to float up in the air, very safely, little by little. Allow yourself to float comfortably a little bit above where you were lying, enjoying the lightness of your body as you are rising up and floating in the air. If you take another breath, you can release any pressure and tension that once held you down. And by releasing those stresses, pressure, and tension, you can begin to rise a little more safely and pleasantly. You might imagine yourself as a seagull or an eagle or a dove, swooping and soaring through the air, enjoying the freedom from any constrictions. Or perhaps you are sailing with a hang glider or a helium balloon. Just trust your wonderful imagination, and the right image will come to you. Rise up on the wings of your mind, feeling yourself soaring, gliding, climbing upwards to your higher self, floating freely in the air. You can observe the world unfolding below you. See the colors of the planet below, the blues of the lake and seas, the greens of the forest and meadows and fields, the brown earthly tones and the yellows of the crops in the fields below, and the sandy beaches, and so much more. Sense the majesty of the heavens and the paranorma of the living universe. Soar and glide to the rhythm of life. Ride the wind and soar higher and higher. You have freed yourself from the earthly bonds that once shackled your mind to convention, self-doubt, and confusion. Feel the quiet radiance of life surrounding you. Hear the harmony that is you in tune with creation. Be still and observe and know. And just trust in your subconscious mind. It will not let you down. Glide upwards, ever upwards, further towards understanding, towards light, and towards beauty and harmony. Beauty surrounds you in this sanctity of space. Here is where other worlds exist, beyond the confines of your everyday mind. And just as seeds contain the promise of fulfillment, so does your mind already contain the promises of greater gifts. If you choose a path of service to others, you can discover and develop your inner psychic gifts. For when you choose to serve others with patience, love, and compassion, you automatically become a channel of blessings. Be aware and alert as the Spirit of Truth beckons you to new understanding, new directions, and new dimensions. When Spirit beckons, follow, carrying a prayer in your mind and in your heart. As you let go of old fixed ideas, doubts, and other negative influences, you open the way for new love, patience, and gentleness. The Spirit guides you to enjoy the rewards of your new reality. Higher knowledge is usually communicated in silence, so you may choose to go daily into the greater silence within. Be receptive to the guidance of your universal mind. Your higher mind guides you and protects you, even when you are not consciously aware of it. Grow in the silence of your spiritual self. Be still and listen. Your higher mind already knows the needs and guides you to live clear, new way each day. Your universal mind guides you to actions by offering you gifts of the Spirit. I want you to open your arms and your mind and accept these wondrous gifts. They are intended for you to use in a way that will help others and yourself. Some people are given more than one psychic gift. You may already have developed several gifts. It is good to apply your gifts and not to hide them away. One way to determine which are your special intuitive gifts is to try each of them. When you talk to someone, listen. Really listen with your inner ear as well as your outer ears. You may hear things being said at the inner level that are not spoken at the outer levels. Listen also to your inner voice and respond to it. When you see a person or an event, look, really look, and perceive it with your inner vision. See and understand the workings behind the scenes. Open yourself to all the impressions. Look deeper than just the surface. If you feel that you may have the gift of healing, use this gift. If you feel that you may have the gift of tongues, use this gift. If you have a gift of prophecy, use this gift to serve others with their cooperation. Be thankful and use your gifts daily. Look into the deep recesses of your mind and awaken your silent dreamer. In the recesses of your own mind rests all knowledge and ability. The permanent records of life are kept at every act and deed of all history and all thought, of all medicine and technology, and of all advancements. They are kept in your own consciousness, and as you look deep within, you will see all that exists, that has existed, and will ever exist. This is already in the recess of your own mind, your soul mind. And as you are willing to accept yourself, and as you look deep within, then you see the understanding and perceive this, and grow and build towards the light. Now create an image or a vivid symbol of yourself using and applying your gifts of the Spirit. Bring your accomplished ideals and goals together into a specific image and visualize it as already accomplished. Now you can slowly return from your upward flight, fluttering down as a floating feather, circling gently and landing softly back on the beach, bringing back with you something that is positive and helpful. Hear the waves and recall the thoughts, feelings, symbols, and ideas from your journey. You are developing your gifts and learning to use them daily as you open wide to the new spiritual age that is before you. Remember that your psychic abilities will come in many different forms. You may have visions, you may see, you may hear, you may know or feel, smell or taste. Just allow yourself to open to the awareness. I am now going to count from 1 to 10. Once we arrive at 10, you'll be completely aware of your surroundings, completely aware. 1, becoming aware of your body now. 2, becoming aware of your breath. 3, grounding down. 4, more and more awake in your own body. 5, 6, wiggling your fingers and toes now. 7, completely aware of the sensation of your body. 8, 9, almost there. And 10, wide awake and fully aware.